My dear friends, there was a father who was walking along with his both the sons, one at the right side, one at the left side. They were walking on an uneven path. And as they were walking, the elder son thought that he is grown up and he no need to hold on to his father anymore. He is more self confident and he thinks that he can manage by himself wherever he goes. And the other son, the younger son, just held on to the hand of his father because he fully dependent upon him. He was fully in care of that loving father, and thus they continued walking. And as they came to a kind of a hump, both the sons stumble, but the elder son fall there right then. But then the younger son did not fall. Though he stumbled, he did not fall, since he was holding on to the hand of his loving father. My dear friends, this is our life too. When we believe in our own strength, in our own life, we are sure to fall. However big you may be, however strong you may be, however rich and wealthy, and in whatever position you may be, yet if you don't hold on to the hand of the loving God the Father, you are sure to fall. In the similar manner, when we hold on, when we totally surrender ourselves like that younger son and hold on to the Father God with complete trust and with dependent heart, we are not going to fall. There will be pits, there will be downfalls, there will be thorns, there will be thistles, there will be kind of humps, and all kinds of stones will be on our journey. As we are Christians, we are on our pilgrimage. We are pilgrims on this earth, and we are to continue our journey of life here in this world. And during this situation, during this journey of life, we are sure to face lot of pains, lot of struggles, lot of difficulties, like those thorns and the humps on the road. Yes, yet when we are with God, no, nothing can shake us, and we are not going to fall. Though we stumble, we are not going to fall, or we are not going to fail in our Christian life, in our journey towards our final destination, because the Father who is holding on to our hand will never forsake us, will never allow us to fall. Do you have that strong faith? Do you have that dependent heart on our loving God? We must ask ourselves. My dear friends, today Jesus in the gospel speaks about, he tells his beloved disciple Peter, he asks him thrice, Peter, son of David, do you love me? And this similar question is being asked to us today by the same Lord. He asks each and every one of us, my dear friend, do you love me more than these? These means more than your family, more than your friends, more than your fortunes, more than your wealth, your status, your power, your position, your money, and all the things like your gadgets, phones, mobiles, smartphones, and all the things that you hold on very dearly. Are you ready to sacrifice if God were to ask of you all these things? Are you ready to love the Lord more than above all these things? That's a big question that we need to ask ourselves, my dear friends. After his resurrection, Jesus appeared many times to his disciples, not in a big gigantic manner, but in the ordinary lives situations of his disciples. Jesus appears to them. Like, for example, on the way to Emmaus, on the road to Emmaus, he appears to them like a fellow traveler. And on the beach, he appears to them. That is in today's gospel that we hear. On the beach, he asks Peter this question, do you love me? And in the room, as they are praying, as they are discussing so many things in the room, Jesus appears to them. This similar manner, Jesus also makes use of the ordinary things like bread and wine to manifest himself by turning it into his body and blood, as well as he uses the fish in today's gospel. If you read the first part of today's gospel, you will come to know that Jesus is making use of the symbol of the fish to manifest his glory, as well as to make people understand that he is the Lord. And therefore, today also He comes to us in our ordinary situations of our daily lives. It is up to us. Are we ready to realize His presence? In this moment of lockdown, in this time of uh, crisis, and this pandemic disaster is shaking the entire earth today, people are nowhere to go. They do not know what to do. Many migrants who are crossing, who are trying to reach their place, die on the way. They are really suffering with hunger and with all no basic needs to fulfill. In these situations, many people tempted to ask, is really God there with us? In these moments, the Lord tells us that to hold on to Him, to love Him above all things, no matter whatever situation you are called to depend on Him. You are called to put your complete trust in Him. Whatever situation it is, He is going to help you, He is going to save you. He is with us. It's up to us that we need to feel His presence, and we need to ask ourselves, when God is with us, are we with Him? That is the big question that we need to ask ourselves. And may God help us to realize His presence, and that we may find His helping, guiding, protecting hand in our lives, especially in this moment of crisis. May God bless you. Amen.